Hello, so for today's video I thought while we're sort of in quarantine, let's test out a self tanner. So the self tanner I picked up is from Fake Bake. So this is a double shot. So this is an espresso tan, so it's an ultimate gel and it's meant to be their new improved formula. It's meant to be like double dark, everything like this, and I was like, this sounds really nice. I've sort of looked at it and I was like, do I really want it? Because I'm a lover of Fake Bake Flawless in darker, but the problem is with darker I have, say medium. Medium's fine, by the way. Medium's actually a really nice colour. Say if you're very, very, very fair, you'll probably love medium, but I like something a little bit more amped up, and even darker. I'd say darker's more medium and medium's more light. So what I do with darker, I apply it one day and then I wash, next day I apply it again, which isn't bad, but it's also, it can be a pain because obviously then you have to plan it out how you're going to do it and it's a whole big thing. So I'm hoping this one's better than darker, but I doubt it. But yeah, I'm a firm lover of Fake Bake. If I do Fake Bake, it's self tan, spray tans, everything. The only one I don't like from Fake Bake that I've tried, I think it was the Flawless Serum in medium. The colour's nice, but the wear off's not all that great. The original, like in a little bottle that comes like a gel, that's a really good one, but yeah, again, it's just not dark enough for me. So yeah, I bought double shot. So on the website, put my glasses on, it says, want to achieve that Monday morning coffee pick-me-up but without the caffeine? Then look no further than Fake Bake's newest product, Double Shot Express Tan, promises to pack a bigger punch than a Venti Cafe Americano. I don't drink coffee, so I have no freaking clue what any of that is. Combining several tannin activates to ensure the most intense Fake Bake tan you've ever had, which kind of scares me a little bit because I like to be dark, but I don't want to be like too dark. You know, like, I don't want to be that bad. So I'm a little bit worried, but yeah, obviously, like I said, I mean, I'm still working, but people don't really see me, to be honest. Like, I'm out like 3 o'clock in the morning, it's pitch black, no one's going to see me. So the Express Gel formula is fast drying and extremely nourishing. It can be applied and worn instantly with no transfer onto clothes. However, for maximum colour, leave on and wash off after 4 to 6 hours to achieve a double dark coverage. It's highly concentrated, so a little goes a long way. One application is all it takes, which is something that I wanted, because say like I'm sort of, not that I'm ever in a rush, because if I plan to go out, like, you have to give me like at least 2 weeks to go out, because otherwise it ain't happening. Especially if I'm getting full glam, like I need to self tan, I need to do my nails, and I need to wax, and I need to do everything in between. So yeah, sometimes I do want just one application. So this sounds really, really good. It is currently 30% off on the website, so it is £17.50. It usually is £24.95. When I buy Fake Bake, I usually go to a beauty show in London and they do it like half price, so I literally like bulk buy a few. So I did already exfoliate yesterday. I do usually exfoliate on the day because I use the Fake Bake exfoliator, yeah, like their body polish, which I don't think is the same one that's on the website because that's coconut. I don't think mine's coconut. I think they've got rid of what I'm using, but basically it's not a very harsh exfoliator, it's very like light, so I don't mind using that. But obviously if I'm going to go in with something really rough, then I will do it the day before, I won't do it on the day. And I also used to love, they had like a oil spray, but that's not on the website anymore. I think they've stopped selling that as well, but they have an oil-free Mr. Body Spray, which sounds nice, but I haven't tried it out. When I go to the beauty show, I think that's like in October now, they've obviously moved it, I'll try it out then. But yeah, I do usually exfoliate and moisturise on the day because the moisturiser is very lightweight as well, and obviously like they've made it so you can use it in conclusion with the tan, but if not, like I said, I won't bother moisturising. Obviously I have put on deodorant because, well, I don't want to smell. But so when you open it up, you do get a pair of gloves, and obviously this is what the bottle looks like. So you always get some sort of applicator with Fake Bake. That's what they always do. If it's not mitt or something like that, you always get something. So yeah, it's in like a little can, which is cute. It's got a little pump, which I like. Obviously the spray can get a bit everywhere, so sometimes you do look inside on the bottom of your feet because it's all on the floor. It says always wear gloves to apply, which I always do. And what I've been enjoying lately, I've been enjoying mixing a bit of the self tanner in with like a hand cream and a foot cream to like rub it in, so it doesn't, now sometimes when you get self tanner hands and it comes a bit funky, so what I do is I usually put a bit of self tanner on and then I'll put a bit of cream on. Obviously you can do that prior, you can put it in like your elbows, your hairline, your feet, but that's typically, I only really find that's bad when I'm spray tanning. When I'm using like this, I don't really have that issue. But my hands are really dry lately, so I don't know what it's going to turn out like, but obviously we'll find out, because people might want to know if they do have like dry skin all over the body and stuff. So yeah, skin should be clean from all soap residue, creams and oils, so I've got nothing on, perfumes and deodorants. Obviously you just wipe away the deodorant. Obviously if it does turn green, like don't worry, like majority of the stuff will turn green because there's always something left on there, but it always washes off, so don't ever worry about that. Where double shot is very concentrated and only takes a small amount to cover the area. Lightly graze over hands and feet, but like I said, I do usually lightly, but I do like to put a little bit of moisturiser on it. Bend elbows and knees when bend elbows and knees when applying, which obviously, because if you're like this, you're not getting the full bend of it. It says nighttime application is recommended. I always do it. I always leave self tanner on overnight. Yeah, I just prefer it over 4 to 6 hours. I never really do that. But it is, obviously some people can leave it on 4 to 6 hours and then you can wash off. Long lasting tan. Once tan is developed, rinse off. Colour guide using warm water. So basically what it is with self tanners, a lot of them come with a colour guide. So it'll be, you put it on, and the whole idea is for the colour guide is so that you know where you're applying the self tanner. So you look there and you'd be like, alright, well this is brown or whatever and this is white, so you know the whole difference. So obviously if you're looking at it and you're like, oh my god, it is really dark, I don't like it, don't be scared as well, because it's literally the guide colour, it will wash off, it's not a problem. So yeah, let's get to application. So you're really going to see like my arms and stuff. I'm not really going to show you like my whole belly and that. Obviously you'll see my legs and stuff like that, but obviously I'm not going to get you whack out my tits and you see it on there. But yeah, obviously we'll apply it, I'll show you what it looks like in the morning as well, and we'll also do sort of after when it's starting to fade to see what it looks like, because well, like I said, I'm not going to show you my boobs, but I usually get patchy like in the under boob area. But even when I like normal tan, like in the sun, it always goes there, so I don't know if it's like a pigment kind of thing or what, but yeah, I'm super excited to try this out. I've been blowing too long, let's do it. I forgot to mention, I don't self tan my face, I literally tan up to my neck and my ears, because I find with a lot of self tanners I break out really bad and I just don't need that right now. So yeah, I never tan my face, so we're just leaving that. Even I have like the fake bake face tanner, I just don't like it, so I just avoid it now. Obviously if you wanted to tan the face you could, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just for me, yeah, I think it's just too heavy for my skin, so yeah, up to the ears and that's it. Okay, so the self tanner is on and it's looking awfully nice. It's sort of, I think I've got everywhere. Am I missing a bit there? I always guarantee I always miss this bit of my arm or this bit of my arm or somewhere on my arm. I think my hands are going to be brown, I think. Yeah, just a little bit. But it's looking nice. It just looks like literally guide colour at the minute. So you can see the difference between my hands and my face. So, thoughts. I was like, I don't know how I feel about applying it with gloves, because I am a mitt girl. I love a mitt. So I did try and apply a little bit with a mitt and it just wasn't really working that well. So what I done was I laid it down and then I like buffed it like with this. I was like just on the skin and I lightly buffed in, because I like to buff it just so it's to make sure that it is smooth and I haven't really missed anything. So yeah, that's why I like to do that. I usually have a buffing mitt, it's like white. Don't know where it's gone though, so I was like, this is good enough. I'm like looking for the bottle, but I think I put it back in the tub. The pump is very fine, like you're pumping it and it's like, right, trying to get a little bit out, which I feel like's nice though, because you can't overdo it, so you can't be like, alright, I have, because when you look at it, usually you get if you do 3 pumps you get quite a big amount. But if you do 3 pumps of this, it looks like you've almost got not even 1 pump, I'd say. So it's really, really nice like that. Obviously it can be a bit annoying because I'm pumping it for ages thinking, right, I need to do like my fire, and like I really need to get quite a bit out. But I mean, I haven't used an awful lot. I didn't think I used an awful lot. Yeah, so obviously it's what my chest sort of looks like. I've got like a loose t-shirt on and loose pyjama pants on. I will change over to a nightie, but I'm doing a quiz night tonight and I don't want to be wearing a nightie. Because obviously everyone's going to see me, so I'm just like, right, let's keep the top in a top. But yeah, I think it's really, really nice. It smelled like coffee. Now it smells like self-tanner, because everyone thinks, right, I've done self-tanning courses before. With self-tanner, the smell that you smell is actually the smell of you. It's not the smell of self-tanner. So what it does is, because obviously it's absorbing into the skin, so basically it's mingling with your like sort of natural scent and stuff. So that's why self-tanner smells. It's got nothing to do with the self-tanner itself, it's to do with you. But it did smell like coffee. It smelled good. I was like, oh, this smells nice. But now it's sort of lingering a bit and it's starting to smell like self-tanner. So yeah, I think it's really, really nice. It was easy to apply. Yeah, I'm really impressed. I was like, oh, I don't really want to do like flawless. Like, I don't want to do it like that. I love flawless. Like, why would I change? But when it was 30% off, I was like, do you know what? I'll give you a little whirl, see what it's like. But yeah, I'm super impressed so far. So obviously we'll see what it's like in the morning. I will show you in the morning once it's washed off. I'm not going to show you when I wake up because it's just pointless. I'll let you know if it transfers onto like bedding and stuff. Not that I really have that issue, to be honest. Like, I have white bedding. And I never really get self-tanner on it. And if I do, it usually washes off. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so far, so good. Okay, so obviously I'm back and I don't have self-tanner on. I thought I'd just record a few clips here and there and tell you the overall thought process. So we're on day 5 now and it's basically worn off. There's little bits on my leg, like tiny amounts. A good exfoliator and it'll probably come off tomorrow. Or I think they have like tan remover, but I've never tried anything like that before. I don't know if it's any good. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, if you're interested in something like that, then obviously you can go and pick it up, especially if you tan like daily. Like, I tan on the occasion. Like, if I'm like, oh, the legs are out, they need to be tanned, that's about it. So day 1, it was looking quite nice. There was a few mishaps, but I think that was on me more than it was on the self-tanner. Like I said, I'm a mitt girl. I feel like I can just get it better with a mitt. Obviously there was like some water splage around my hand, which is my own fault, because obviously if I'm washing my hands and water goes on it, it's going to come off. So yeah, obviously just be careful not to obviously use water so much. Like, if you need to pee beforehand, go. So yeah, it's looking quite nice. I like the colour of it. I wouldn't say it's like that dark though either. Like, I reckon I could have gone in with another layer and I would have been happy to go in with another layer the next day. Like I said, that's what I do with Fake Bake darker. That's how I like it. But I feel like if I go really heavy and really heavy with a mitt as well, I could probably build it up to be dark. So we have day 3. Day 2 was pretty much looking the same. I showered, it didn't look any different. Day 3 is sort of where it's starting to like wear off a little bit. So this is when I decided, right, I need to sort of exfoliate lightly. So this is when I use the Fake Bake exfoliator, because it's a really light exfoliator. If I want something heavy, I use the Scrub Love one, which is coconut and mango, but I don't think they sell coconut and mango anymore. I know they have like coffee and stuff. I need to pick out a different one. So yeah, I gave like a light exfoliator just to sort of get off a little bit, because I could see it like on my wrist, it was starting to sort of go a little bit like patchy, and then I had like these big tan patches on the back of my legs. I have no idea what that is from, no clue. I don't know if I've sat funny, I don't know if I applied too much there and it's just stuck to a bit of dryness. But yeah, it was strange, and it's still a little bit there now, like it doesn't want to seem to come off. But yeah, that happened on like day 3. Day 1 and 2 it was fine. It's just when it started to like shower and it started to come off and stuff. Obviously with my hands it was looking a bit patchy as well, but that's because I'm using like hand sanitizer when I'm at work and stuff. So, you know, it's not ideal, obviously, in this situation right now to be rubbing alcohol on my hands. Obviously, I'm washing them a lot more because I'm at work. Like, obviously, when I'm at home, I wash my hands as often as when I need to, but I'm not like constantly doing it at work all the time. So yeah, I don't think that helped. But I feel like with fake bake, like I always say, it just comes off nicely. Like, there's nothing, like, if I went out and about, like, no one could probably tell that I've had self tanner on, because it just sort of fades off, really natural. There's no patchiness to it. Yeah, I'm happy. Would I recommend it? I don't know. I feel like I need to give it a good second go with a mitt. Like I said, I'm a mitt girl. I could literally say this like 10 times. But yeah, I feel like a good mitt and I would like it. But at the minute, I'm like so-so. Like, I'd rather stick to Flawless Darker and just apply 2 layers 2 days rather than trying to sort of make this one work. But I am going to give it another go. Obviously, if I do give it another go before this video goes up, I'll let you know. But I'm actually going to test out in Nip and Fab self tanner, so that should be up probably a little while after this. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video and found it a little bit helpful. So yeah,